Good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the Mr. Business for Real channel. I'm Q, and today I'm going to be talking about 5 side hustles that you can do starting right now that make you a little bit extra money to help with that budget that we talked about in the previous video. I'll leave a link to the card here. I think I'm pointing to the right side. You can click on, you can watch the previous video, and then we're going to jump back into it. Funny story here, this is like my 3rd time recording, because I was actually already doing this and just finished my PowerPoint, by the way, and then my computer shut down on me. Oh my goodness. So now I got to get back to my PowerPoint and start this all over again. But for you guys, it's going to be your first time seeing me. So I'm going to try to keep the energy up. Like I said, I'm tired. I shouldn't say like I said, because you all didn't see my first video. And for some reason, because my computer shut down, it corrupted my file here. So, oh man, that sucks. But anyway, let me get my PowerPoint back up, and then we're going to start fresh. Okay, let's see. Man, I probably can't even pull up my website anymore. Give me a second. Sorry, I started recording early because I just wanted to get this over with this time. But like I said, as promised, I'm gonna always try to do my best to give you all actionable value. I'm not selling anything. There's no online courses and none of that stuff. Like I said, I'm giving you everything for free. All I ask is that you watch my video, you subscribe if you found some value, hit the thumbs up and turn on that bell notification so then you know the next time I drop the next video. Like I said, so anyway, let me change my camera over first of all. And yet again, yes, I made another PowerPoint. What the heck? Okay, there we go. Hopefully you all didn't see that. All right, so like I said, I'm gonna do my best to keep it going here. Okay, so what I did is I went to my blog on Shopify. Shout out to Evan Ferguson, who's a writer, digital artist, and content creator for Shopify, who published this list. Now, his list has a total of 24 side hustles. So I picked 5 that I thought would be the best suited for the everyday average person who just looking for a little extra money to kind of pad your pocket, right? So let's get into the 5 I picked here. And don't worry, I will leave a link to the actual blog so you can actually go and take a look at all 24 of those side hustles, and you can pick and choose whichever one you think is best suited for you and your needs. So like I said, this is just advice. You don't need to follow it. This is my opinion, and some of which I've done before. So right before I get started here, let me just show you, because I'm telling you right now, one of the side hustles in there I put in there is doing delivery or doing ride shares. So let me show that here so you can see. Let me see without showing off anything, but right there so you can see, hey, I work for Lyft and Uber. I don't do that anymore, but like I said, everything that I'm gonna be talking about, I either have personal experience or I know someone who has done it or is doing it. So I'm just looking through some of my cards here. I was going to try to see if I had any other ones. Anyway, but we'll get right into the PowerPoint and then I'll let you know. So anyway, like I said, as promised, like I said, I'm going to do my best to make sure that I give you all value, and that this is, there we go. That's better. And that everything that you have here is going to be actionable, right? So moving right on, the very first thing is, yep, you know it, participate in paid online surveys. So my previous recording, I was just reading this stuff off here, but instead I'm just going to talk my points off the top of my head because I don't want to read verbatim. You all can read. You can pause the video if you want to do your own reading. And everything highlighted are hyperlinks. But what I will do is, like I said, I'm going to link it to the blog, and to the blog is actually going to have these hyperlinks as well too. And like I said, if anybody needs any personal advice or anything, that you can hit me up on my Instagram. I'll link that in the description below. I'm not charging for no consultation, nothing like that. Like I said, I'll reach out and answer as best I can. But anyway, doing a paid online survey. So like I said, there's a lot of companies always out there looking for people to do market research. So here's a list of a couple websites that are currently doing just that thing. Branded surveys. Most of you may have heard of branded surveys already. So these are just some of the big names. There are a lot more out there than just the ones I'm listing in this PowerPoint, right? You got Swag Bucks and you got Survey Junkie. All have surveys. Now, this is not going to replace your 9 to 5 if you have one or any other business. But like I said, this is a good opportunity to earn a little bit extra money without having to leave your home. So some people may not have vehicles, or maybe you have vehicle problems. This might be a good place where you can start doing a little extra work on the side when you got nothing else going on, right? So anyway, number 2, we got get paid to test apps and websites. So similar to doing the surveys, it's another one that you can sit right in front of your computer. Don't have to go anywhere. Some of these you can actually do from a mobile phone, but here we got user testing. We got U-test. Oh my God, we got user crowd enroll. Oh wait, I missed one. User what? Man, I cannot say that. Lytics. Okay, user lytics. Oh man. Anyway, my brain is fried. Like I said, I work overnight, if I haven't mentioned that before. So this is my bedtime. But anyway, I'll do better. Promise. So anyway, here are a couple of sites you can go to where you can actually sign up for these sites, and you can do some of these app testing or testing websites. And pretty much what it is these developers, the people actually behind the scenes doing the programming of these websites and things and such, is they are probably, what they're doing, they're going to be reaching out to testers. That would be you. People will sign up for it, like, hey, we want you to go out to this website, and then they're going to say, yep, and all they want you to do is pretty much click on every link, make sure every link works, and watch videos, whatever is on that website. They want you to click on it, make sure it does what it's supposed to do. Shopping carts and all that stuff, testing functionality. Now, most, if not all of these, will never require you to pay anything to do this work, right? And some of these actually will offer up to $100 an hour to do these testing. So like I said, you can easily make a pretty good chunk of change on these side gigs. So don't sleep on them. Like I said, there's a list of 24, and there's even more out there. But like I said, I'm just trying to do a little bit of lead work and due diligence for everybody, so I can save you the work and you can get right into it and start making money today, right? All right, moving right along. The next thing you can be doing is transcribing videos, phone calls, or recordings, and even sometimes doing legal proceedings, lawyer and all that stuff, right? They may need stuff transcribed. Or look at some of these YouTube videos that actually have closed captioning. Boom. You probably wondering, like, where did that come from? Is that just done it automatically? No, people are reaching out and having third-party people come in and actually do the transcription for that. So like I said, and pretty much the only skills you got to look for, or that you're going to need, is going to be able to type at a pretty decent pace, of course, and be accurate, and be able to listen well, right? Be able to understand what is being said. So, it doesn't matter. I mean, there's options. It doesn't have to be English, by the way, either. You can go to these websites. If you speak other languages, you could probably find a really good opportunity here, because maybe you speak a language that not a lot of people are out there transcribing for, right? Which would be cool. Listen here, like I said, these are a couple of the freelance sites here. You have Rev, you got TranscribeMe, and you got GoTranscript, right? And these, again, these are just 3. There's a way more out there. You can search for yourself. But like I said, these are some of the more reputable ones and ones I know of, and some of which I signed up for and things like that. So like I said, most of these I either done it, am doing it, or know someone who's done it or is doing it. So I'm not just giving you stuff because I read it on the internet or anything like that. It's like I have either personal or anecdotal experience with these apps and these services. All right, and like I showed before, like become a rideshare. So Lyft and Uber, like I said, I signed up for both. If you ever taken one, most of these drivers are probably doing both anyway. They're filling, and you can make some really good money doing Lyft and Uber. I met one Uber driver back when I had my car in the shop. She came and picked me up. She was doing it as a side hustle. She only did the weekends, and she was telling me what she made on the weekends. She was making, $500-600 a day just doing weekends. But of course, she was doing stuff I would never want to do. Sitting there picking up drunk people and stuff from the bars and clubs, and I'm like, no, I'm straight. I don't want that in my car and all that stuff. But anyway, like I said, you can always do that. And Uber also offer food services, so you can do Uber Eats as well. So I'm kind of spoiling my own PowerPoint here. But anyway, like I said, ZIRO is it out in San Francisco, or Wingz. I believe both of them. I believe are out there. I think Wingz specialize in just airports, so shuttling people to and from airports. That is something that is you're going to be getting people picked up left and right because, like I said, people are always traveling, especially around the holiday time. Oh man, you got what? You got I don't know if people travel too much around Halloween, but after Halloween, what do you got? You got Thanksgiving. Then you got Christmas and New Year's. I mean, you got people. Oh man, like I said, the money is there. People just go out and do it. And before you say you don't have enough time, like I said, we will go over how you can knock this out. I'll pull up a calculator and show you how much time you have during the week. Anyway, last but not least on my list, like I said, because I like to keep it short, I'm not going to go through 24 on here because this will be a really, really long video. And like I said, I try to keep my videos short and sweet, straight to the point, and actionable, right? And all I'm trying to do is provide you that value. And again, if you are getting value, don't forget, go ahead and subscribe, please. Hit that bell notification, like I said, so you know next time I drop another video. Hit that thumbs up if you got any value here, and make sure you share with a friend or family member that may be looking for some side hustles. Like I said, I will leave a link to the blog with the hyperlinks to these websites. So like I said, you don't need to do the work. You just click on it, go to the website, sign up, start making money, right? So for delivery groceries, some of you may have used this before. Instacart is a big one, right? Instacart, you actually have the option to either do an in-store shopper or delivery, or grocery store delivery driver. And they also offer the option where you can do both. And I believe if you do both, you get paid a little bit more for the service, but you can also pick either or. You can also make your own hours. Same thing with Spark Driver. Some of you may not have heard of it, but Spark Driver is pretty new, I think, of this year for Walmart. And like I said, I did Instacart, by the way, so I know personally I've done that a little bit, and like I said, plus you get tips too, so that's good as well. Spark, I did not do Spark, but what I did do was Point Pickup, which used to be the services that was provided by another third-party company for Walmart delivery. So I did do Walmart deliveries before it got replaced with Spark. So Spark is a new delivery app. I don't know if Point Pickup is still doing it or not, because I'm not out there doing that every weekend. But like I said, so Spark, from what I hear, actually pays more than Point Pickup did. So like I said, and I can tell you from my personal experience, I would only do it 2 or 3 days a week, and I easily made $200 to $300 a day just doing grocery deliveries for 8 to 10 deliveries a day. So, and it's not even that much. I mean, sometimes I only did 5 or 6 deliveries, but I still would make about $100. I was almost making, I think on average, about $12 to $15 a delivery. Plus, you can get tipped as well. So, but anyway, that's the last of my video. Yep. So, anyway, let's get back here. One thing I wanted to show. Let me pull up my calculator. So here we go. So quick exercise, right? What I was talking about, because there's always somebody, and I was one of these people, like, I don't have the time. I'm a single dad. I work a full-time job. I'm making content for the 4 people that are subscribed to my channel. Maybe there'll be 5 after this. Only dad can only hope, right? But like I said, I literally I'm using as much time as possible, and I only sleep about 4 to 5 hours a day. But we're gonna just say, like, say what you don't ever want to do anything on a weekend, right? We're not even gonna count the weekends. We're just gonna count 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, right? So we're gonna say there's 24 hours in a day, right? Out of the 5, that's 120 hours a week. Now we say is you're gonna I don't know how long people sleep, 8 to 10 hours, right? So we'll do the worst. We say you sleep 10 hours a week, right? That's 50 hours of sleep a week. I mean, that's a lot. But anyway, maybe you need that. Well-rested mind will work better. So even if you slept 50 hours a week, right, 10 hours a night, that leaves you with 70 hours. And say that you have a full-time job working 40 hours a week. Look at it, you still have 30 hours of the week to do a side hustle. So like I said, there's literally no excuse. You can do whatever. I mean, that's a lot. Even if you can't do a side hustle, you're not ready to do a side hustle, use that 30 hours to invest in yourself. And I know that sounds cliche and corny. I really can't stand when I hear people say that, these other content creators, but I'm gonna tell you exactly what I mean. What I mean is, like, you pick up a skill, you learn it. Like I said, most information, if not all of it, you can find for free on the internet, including this video. Like, I'm not charging anyone anything. I don't have any courses to sell. I don't have no ebooks. I don't have none of that. Right? And all this information, yes, it takes time to find it, but that's where I come in. Like I said, I'm trying to be the middleman here so I can save you that time. Like I said, but anyway, you can take that 30 hours per week. Like I say, we're not counting the weekend. You still take the weekend off. Like I said, if you divide that up throughout the Monday through Friday, that's 6 hours a day. I mean, that's even a lot. Like, if you wanted to do that, like that's almost another full-time job. So 6 hours a day. Think of the skills you can pick up, right? The skills you can learn. 6 hours a day. It's like you can pick up another trade. You know, you can go back to school. You can get certifications. You can do all types of stuff from your home. You got internet. You got a computer. You got a cell phone. Whatever. Jump on the YouTube University. You know, it's like, savings you like to do developing. You want to be programming. You want to do digital marketing. You know, you have all that. Maybe you want to be a content creator. Like, whatever. Like I said, the options are there. But take a look. Like I said, that's how much time you got. Let's show that one more time so you can see. Like, this is just assuming that you sleep 10 hours a night and you don't want to do any work over the weekend. You still have 6 hours a day that you are filling doing what? Think about what you're doing right now. Like I said, are you watching Netflix and YouTube? Maybe you watching the Jeffrey Dahmer special on Netflix and you binging some other shows. Like I said, you could be using that time to pick up a new skill. But anyway, I just want to make sure I provided value. If I did, hopefully I did. Like I said, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and like I said, if I provided any value, and I'll make sure I leave a link in the description with to the blog, and I also leave a link to my Instagram, which I don't know why I haven't done that before. So like I said, so if you want to reach out to me, you got any other questions or comments, you can leave a comment in the bottom of the video here as well too. And like I said, if you want me to do some more due diligence, pull up something else, dig into something a little bit more deeper, just let me know. Like I said, these videos are just getting started, but I will be doing my best to drop a video every single day, providing value and actionable information. That's the one thing. I'm not trying to be out here and like people always saying like, yeah, invest in yourself, fix your mindset. You know, I will do a mindset series, but like I said, I'm not just going to say, you know what, you have to have a strong mind. What I'm going to do is I'm going to break down and give you some actionable information that you can do, things that I have done or people I know have done to help them get that mindset in order to accomplish those next tasks and goals and stuff like that. So I said, this is going to be a really, really basic, hands-on, walk you through the mud and get you on point, right? Because all I want is to, if I can help one person, I don't care if I get 2 million dislikes. If one person finds value here and able to get something going, another side hustle, or get a little bit better financial future going on, then it's a win for me. Like I said, I didn't jump on here to make money as a side hustle, to even get monetized. Like I said, I'm just providing that value because, you know, I do it anyway. I've been doing it before I was doing it. There's people I know that I work with personally. There's friends and family members that I've been sharing this information for years, right? I didn't just pop out of nowhere. But then they were saying, oh, you should put it on YouTube. And I was like, well, how can I reach the masses, right? So that's all I'm trying to do. Reaching out to you, or maybe you, or yeah, I see you back in the back. But like I said, I want to make sure I provided some value. So hopefully there's something actionable. Like I said, you got something else you want me to look into or bring up in my next video, just let me know. Like I said, I will be watching those comments like a hawk. And until next time, like I said, I'll catch you all later. Peace.